Hello everyone, I am Abhishek Srikant Patil from Computer Science Department, GG Khadse College, Muktainagar. We have started with this online lecture series on software engineering. In the previous video, we have learnt about waterfall and iterative model. In this video, we would learn about the prototyping model. So let's begin with the prototyping model. The main question that arises in our mind is, what is a prototype? A prototype means the first preliminary version of a thing. In software engineering, software prototyping is activity of creating prototypes of software applications. In other words, an incomplete version of software is being developed. The prototype model requires that before carrying out the actual development of the software, and working prototype of the system should be built. A prototype usually turns out to be a very small working version of the software with limited functionality, low reliability and inefficient performance as compared to the actual software. The following is the figure of prototyping model. Let's discuss the phases of the prototyping model. The first phase is requirement gathering and analysis phase. The model starts with requirement analysis. In this phase, the requirements of the system are defined in detail. During the process, the users of the system are interviewed to understand their expectations from the software. The second phase is the quick design phase. During this phase, a simple design of the system is created. However, this is not the complete design. Design gives a brief idea of the system to the user. The next phase is the prototype building phase. A prototype is designed from information gathered during the quick phase. It is a small working model of the required system. The next phase is customer evaluation phase. During this phase, the proposed system is presented to the customer for initial evaluation. This helps to find strengths and weaknesses in our working model. Comments and refinements from the user are collected and provided to the developers. The next step is of refining prototype. If the user is not happy with the current prototype, we need to refine the prototype according to the feedback and suggestions. This phase will not get over until the requirements specified by the customer are met. Once the user is satisfied, a final system is developed based on the approved final prototype. Implementation and maintenance. This is the last phase of the prototyping model. Once the final prototype is developed, it is rigorously tested for errors. After testing is finished, the software is deployed on the client side. The system undergoes a routine maintenance for minimizing the downtime and preventing large scale of failures. But the question remains, when to use the prototyping model? On many instances, client only has a general view of the software. In such scenarios where there is an absence of detailed information about the input to the system, the processing needs of the system and the output requirements, a prototyping model should be used. Advantages and disadvantages of the prototyping model. Advantages: the prototyping model reduces risk of incorrect user requirements. Errors can be detected early as the system is built side by side. Disadvantages: a special tool and techniques are required to build the prototype. Prototyping is a slow and time-consuming process. Prototyping encourages excessive change in the requests. Documentation is poor as customer requirements are ever changing. This is all about the prototyping model. In the coming videos, we would learn about the remaining models. Thank you.